If you think algae are only beneficial for aquatic life, then you may want to think again. With amazing benefits ranging from high biofuel yields, wastewater purification, and reducing CO2 levels in the environment, research on algae is booming. But what's not commonly known is that some algae like spirulina are filled to the brim with nutrients and have amazing health benefits. What is spirulina and what are these benefits? Stay tuned as we discuss this and share with you the 7 amazing health benefits of spirulina. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. What is spirulina? Spirulina is a blue-green algae, also known as cyanobacteria. It is commonly used as a supplement due to its nutrient content, which is just mind-boggling. How can such a small quantity of spirulina contain that many vitamins, minerals, proteins, and antioxidants? Don't even get me started on that. Due to these nutrients, it has many amazing health benefits. Don't worry, we'll look at these amazing benefits in detail. But before that, let's look at what you might be getting in a single tablespoon of spirulina. Nutrients. 1 tablespoon of dried spirulina powder, that is about 7 grams quantity, contains 20 calories, 4 grams of proteins, 1 gram of fat, 2 grams of carbohydrates, 11% of the recommended dietary allowance or RDA of vitamin B1, 15% of RDA of vitamin B2, 4% of RDA of vitamin B3, 21% of RDA of copper, 11% of RDA of iron. No wonder it is a favorite supplement of many. Now, as we promised, here are the top 7 health benefits of spirulina that'll make you want some right now. Number 1. Anti-inflammatory properties. The DNA's worst enemy, oxidative stress, is the destroyer of cells, plus it can cause chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation is the precursor to some scary diseases like cancer itself. What causes the oxidative stress, you may ask? And the answer is free radicals. Why does the body produce such harmful compounds? Isn't it a bit sadistic to say the least? No, it isn't. The production of free radicals simply cannot be avoided. The theory goes that the mitochondria within our cells convert oxygen into ATP, or adenosine triphosphates, or simply energy. The reactive oxygen and nitrogen species are released as byproducts. These reactive species are not poisonous. In fact, up to a certain limit, they are beneficial for the body. However, the problems start when the body starts mass-producing these compounds without the necessary arrangements of neutralizing them. That's where the role of antioxidants becomes important. These compounds act as the body's defense against these reactive species, and they literally neutralize the threat and convert them into an inactive state. We hope that by now you understand the importance of antioxidants and why they're indispensable to the body. Spirulina, it turns out, is jam-packed with these antioxidants. The commander of this platoon of antioxidants is an antioxidant called phycocyanin. It is also responsible for imparting the characteristic blue-green color to spirulina. Phycocyanin is particularly linked with combating free radicals and putting a stop to the inflammatory signals, thus making spirulina a supplement of choice when it comes to stopping inflammation. Number 2. Cholesterol's worst nightmare. For the majority of the population, heart disease is the main reason for death, and it isn't necessarily connected to old age. Our heart isn't a fragile organ, so it doesn't just randomly stop on us. Many factors contribute to heart failure. One of the main factors is cholesterol, bad cholesterol to be specific. The LDL, or low-density lipoprotein, is the bad cholesterol that is responsible for giving cholesterol its bad name. And the HDL, or high-density lipoprotein, is the good cholesterol that promotes healthy blood circulation. Similarly, triglycerides are also troublesome compounds that contribute to heart diseases. Spirulina knows the difference between good and bad, and so it promotes good cholesterol and reduces bad cholesterol and triglyceride levels. This lowers the risk of cardiovascular diseases. A study involving people with high cholesterol determined the effects of administering 1 gram of spirulina per day. As a result, 16.3% reduction in triglyceride levels and 10.1% reduction in LDL cholesterol were observed. Other studies have reported similar results with a dosage of about 4.5 to 8 grams per day. But we're not done with cholesterol yet. The presence of LDL cholesterol in large quantities is bad enough, but what's even worse is its oxidation. This lipid peroxidation, as they call it, plays a key role in the development of heart disease. Here, spirulina also covers for us. The antioxidants in spirulina are found to be effective in reducing lipid peroxidation, hence preventing heart disease. Since we are going on the subject of prevention of heart disease, another common cause of it is high blood pressure. Lucky for us, spirulina has been found effective in curbing this evil as well. Let's discuss this in detail, shall we? Number 3. May reduce blood pressure. High blood pressure is not only bad for your heart, it is also a cause for concern when it comes to your kidneys. While high levels of bad cholesterol surely put you at risk for heart disease, high blood pressure might be the prime culprit behind the rising numbers of heart attacks and strokes, since nearly half of U.S. adults suffer from this condition. Studies have found spirulina to be effective in lowering blood pressure. How it does this is still not clear. Some suggest that it may have something to do with the increased production of nitric oxide, which helps the blood vessels relax. While a 1-gram dosage of spirulina might work for regulating cholesterol levels, a dosage of 4.5 grams is recommended for truly benefiting from the blood pressure lowering properties of spirulina. Number 4. May have anti-cancer properties. Some evidence suggests that spirulina might have anti-cancer properties. The phycocyanin of spirulina is thought to not only have anti-inflammatory properties, but might also reduce tumor growth and size. The majority of the studies have been done on spirulina's effects on oral cancer. One study found that when people with precancerous lesions, called oral submucous fibrosis, took 1 gram of spirulina for a year, 45% of them reported that their lesions disappeared. However, when they stopped taking the supplement, half of them redeveloped the lesions the following year. Similarly, another study found that taking 1 gram of spirulina per day led to greater improvement in precancerous lesions than the prescribed drug pentoxifylline. These studies are very encouraging, and spirulina might even be effective in curbing other types of cancers too, but we're getting ahead of ourselves here. Number 5. May be effective against anemia. Oxygen is to us as power is to the smartphone. Just as the smartphone cannot work without the constant supply of power from the battery, we cannot survive without the oxygen supply from the blood. The oxygen that we breathe is carried to all the cells of the body through blood, particularly the red blood cells. Anemia is a condition in which there aren't enough red blood cells or hemoglobin to go around in the blood, or the red blood cells are not doing their job properly, which is to supply the oxygen to the whole body. Now, there are many different types of anemia. The most common type is iron-deficiency anemia. The most common symptoms of anemia include weakness, fatigue, dizziness, irregular heartbeat, among others. Studies have found spirulina effective in treating anemia. One such study found that spirulina supplements improved the hemoglobin content of red blood cells in 40 older persons with a history of anemia. This surely is encouraging, but more research needs to be done. Number 6. Relief from allergies. If you knew about spirulina before, chances are that it was due to its effectiveness in relieving allergic symptoms, especially allergic rhinitis. Spirulina is commonly consumed herbal supplement for allergic rhinitis. Allergic rhinitis, by the way, is characterized by an inflammation in the nasal passageway due to environmental allergens like pollen, animal hair, or dust, etc. The symptoms of allergic rhinitis include coughing, congestion, sneezing, and itching, among others. Many studies have already been done on this subject, and spirulina has proved its worth in the majority of these studies. One such study found that consuming 2 grams of spirulina daily reduced the symptoms like nasal discharge, nasal congestion, itching, and sneezing in people with allergic rhinitis. Many believe that spirulina is so effective in curbing these symptoms because it can put a stop to the release of histamines that are responsible for the manifestation of these symptoms. However, more research is needed to declare this conclusively. Number 7. Can help with blood sugar control. Only the person suffering from diabetes knows how difficult it is to maintain blood sugar levels. One miscalculation and all hell breaks loose. Research shows that spirulina can lighten your burden a little when it comes to blood sugar control. One particularly encouraging review study, which was published in 2018, found that supplementing with spirulina lowered the fasting blood glucose levels. This might be due to the high concentration of protein in spirulina. 1 tablespoon of spirulina contains around 4 grams of proteins. Protein is effective for blood sugar control and diabetes control. Some animal trials go a step further in validating spirulina's effectiveness in blood sugar control by reporting that spirulina even outperformed the popular diabetes drug like metformin when it comes to blood sugar control. However, more research is needed before we can confidently start replacing conventional drugs with spirulina. Finally, to summarize, spirulina is a superfood that is jam-packed with vitamins, minerals, proteins, and antioxidants. It has some amazing health benefits like reducing inflammation, lowering bad cholesterols, relieving allergic rhinitis symptoms, lowering blood pressure, and managing blood sugar levels, among others. It is widely available as tablets, powders, and pastes. If you want to experience these amazing benefits, you can start by sprinkling some spirulina powder in your smoothies or on salads. If you are not a big fan of a little seaweed taste, then you should go for the tablet form. We hope that you benefited from this video. If you did, please hit that like button and share this video with your friends and family so they can also learn about these amazing health benefits of spirulina. Want to see more videos like this one? Please subscribe to our channel, Welcome to Wellness, and press that bell icon as well so you never miss another video. We'll see you in another healthy video. Until then, take care.